2 hours of editing later, I was able to sleep. I published the story, which was great. But now I am up again, exploring the city and seeing what it has to offer just by walking around and having one goal. One of the great things exploring cities by foot is that you see everything that is on your way. I kind of knew that Berlin had a lot of parks, but I did not knew that it would be like a forest almost, and kind of dense and great to walk through. I'm enjoying this very much, and it's a great way to kind of explore a city, get to know it, and not just get from point A to B by taking a bus. One of the examples: city, forest, city, forest. This park is really interesting. It has so many spots where I can take photos. But the problem is, being on a photo walk by myself, I always have to set up the tripod and then take a portrait or take some kind of photo. And the even worst part is, I only have the clothes that I'm wearing, so every photo looks kind of the same. One of the big aspects of randomly walking around is you come across things you might have not even expected to find. In my case, I am now walking towards the Brandenburger Tor, which I think I never have been there, even though I've been to Berlin a couple times and I have relatives here. I've been exploring all kinds of areas. Now I've come to the main station in Berlin for the train, and that kind of gives me a thought about maybe I should go on a train travel expedition throughout Germany someday. And it's a really cheap way of getting around if you get the right tickets. That is one thing to keep in mind. After all this randomness, more randomness, this time I found a random table and stool just laying there, and I took a couple photos that I'm going to include now. Truly random and absolutely not what I was expecting, but a great spot for some photos. So that was exactly what I did. But it is raining and I always have to stop and search some shelter, and I think my kind of tour around Berlin is over for now. So my time of exploring Berlin for today is over. I finished it off with a little meeting with Manuel and his roommate. They are starting a great, interesting business, and I'm looking forward to see what they're coming up with. But for now, all the way back to Hof, 3 hours of driving. Let's go.